Hello guys, and welcome back again. Today I want us to talk about my own country, Sweden. How you can easily migrate to Sweden with your family. If I tell you Sweden is issuing a free visa, so don't believe me. Well, that's what I'm here to explain to you on the ways you can migrate to Sweden. 3 different ways you can move to Sweden easily if you meet up with the requirements listed out and if you follow the steps I'm going to be sharing with you today. Sweden, of course, is like a house. I'll call it a house. Like Sweden is housing most of the big organizations in this world. You can talk about Spotify, you can talk about Ericsson. I know Volvo is also here. Then the big factory and battery factory I talked about in my last video is also in Sweden. There are a lot of job vacancies in Sweden. Sweden is experiencing high labor shortage. I am telling you this because I live here. As of last year, about 40,000 visa sponsorships were issued. And then this year, this is just February, and about 2,000 is already recorded that's been issued out. And there are still more visa sponsorship jobs open for people to come in, provided they are willing to come in. So guys, don't think Sweden is difficult to come into. No, it's not difficult. I live here and I'm telling you this. I will share 3 different pathways for you to come to Sweden through. The first one I'll be talking about is the work visa pathway. This particular pathway, and just for you to get a job, there are a list of organizations willing to give you visa sponsorship. And my last video about Sweden, I talked about a particular battery company. It's an English-speaking company, which I know today, if you check the website, you're still going to see vacancies, and they're bringing in people every single day. I live in Sweden, and I am telling you, like with my full chest, these informations I'm giving you are very true. First of all, for the work visa, you have to get a job. After you've gotten a job, your employer initiates your work permit. He will be the one to start the application for you, provided you've given him your name, your date of birth, your citizenship, your email address, because that is where the Swedish immigration is going to send your decision to. So you ensure you check your mail always to ensure this is actually real. Your email is actually active. Ensure it's very active. When this has been processed for you, then he's going to send you your contract. Of course, you must have signed your contract because you attach it while you're doing your application. But before you sign that contract, guys, please ensure you read through and ensure everything in that contract is what you two agreed on before you sign. Then you add it to your application together with your health insurance, together with the application for your family if you want your family to move with you. I know in some cases they'll be you have to show proof of funds. But the job you're getting, the job you're being offered, if your salary is going to cover you and your family members, then that can stand as your proof of fund when you're talking about moving through the work visa. So you should not be scared about the proof of fund for your family. Just ensure you get a job with a high salary. With that, they can now count, okay, yes, this is going to cover you all while living here. But you have to have your health insurance, put in the application, your family member's application, as you're applying for your own, put in your employment letter. Of course, you have a valid passport. That's the number one thing. If your passport is about to expire in 3 months or 6 months, just know they will not issue you any permits. So ensure you have a passport that is fresh, and then you're good to go to apply for your work permit. You go to the embassy in Sweden and submit it. Then wait to hear from the embassy. Second one I'll be talking about is this Jobseeker Visa. This Jobseeker Visa enables you to come into Sweden to get a job or to start up a business. It's also applicable to students, people already studying in Sweden. And if you think you want to stay back here to get a job, of course they're going to give you the post-work visa to get a job. But if you want to switch to the Jobseeker Visa, either you want to start up a business, it's also very possible for students already in Sweden. But in some cases, you have to be outside Sweden to be able to apply for Jobseeker Visa. You can come into Sweden. They have 2 types, one for 3 months and the other one, the highest, is for 9 months. Within this period of time, you should be able to get a job or open a business in Sweden. Of course, you know there are jobs, so getting a job is not an issue. But in this particular part, so you cannot move with your family. You can only bring your family after you have gotten a job, and then you switch to the workers visa. Workers permit, that's the one that permits you to work here. That is when you can now bring your family. But that depends on when you get a job and the kind of job you get. If the job can cover you and your family, otherwise it's going to be for just you. You have to have a certain amount of money in your account to be able to apply for this. If you're going for 3 months, the fee is different. And if you're going for 9 months, the fee is different. You should also have your medical and health insurance for the period of time you're going to be in Sweden. And you should have either your degree or your master's. This gives you the right to apply for this particular job seeker visa. And you should, while applying, you should give the Swedish immigration, that's, we call it UHR, Hog High School, but don't worry about the name. Just know you're going to give them the right to write to your institution to verify your credentials, your results, your transcripts, just to do the verification. And then you can take it to the embassy and put in for your application. It's as smooth as that. And the very third one is through school. The easiest one is through scholarships. There are scholarships currently ongoing in Sweden. I made a video on all the scholarships that since January they've been ongoing in Sweden, and they're still currently ongoing. But this particular one I'm going to talk about is the SI scholarship, which will be closing on the 28th of February. It started since December last year, and January was for you to get admission in schools and all that. And then currently the scholarship is open for those that want to go apply for it. You can go for this application. You can move with your family for this scholarship, and of course the family, your family will be taken care of. And after your studies, you can as well get a job and remain in Sweden. They're as easy as this, very smooth and easy. The first one is workers permit, whereby you have to get a job before you come into Sweden. The second one is job seekers visa, that enables you to come to Sweden to get a job inside Sweden. And the job, of course, the work permit. The first one is work permit, that allows you to come into Sweden after you've gotten a job. This job must have been published on the Swedish websites or by the employer, and then you've gotten it. That's when you can come to Sweden with your family. The second one is through the job seeker visa. This one you cannot come with your family immediately. Only after you've gotten a job, that's when you can bring your family. And you have to have a certain amount of money in your account for you to be able to use this pathway. The third one is through scholarship, that is currently on SI scholarship, that's currently ongoing in Sweden. I'll put the links to all this, and I'll show you the list of companies that have been given the license to employ. Not every company is there, but some of them are there. But if you have not watched the video on the battery factory I did not vote, you really need to go back and watch it. Do me a favor by registering with this company. Turn on the notification to get job listings from them, because they update every single day. Every day that passes, you're going to get a publication, vacancy from this particular battery factory. Is an English-speaking company, open for everybody. In some cases, if you're already within Sweden, I'm just giving you a tip now. I'm giving you an expo. If you come into Sweden, just know in some cases you're going to see apply for jobs without a CV in this particular company. It is called Not Vote. Go check it out. Go look it up. They keep employing every single day, and they offer visa sponsorship. I live in Sweden. I live in the same city with this where the company is located, and I am telling you what is going on in this company. So guys, my name is Cynthia. If you're coming across my video for the first time, I create content on how you can migrate abroad without the help of anybody, without paying any agent or any lawyer. Just ensure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. My returning subscribers, I want to say thank you very much. I love you all. Let me not make this video very long. Let me show you what you need to do. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, guys. This is only thing I'm asking from you. Just tap on the like button so YouTube can also recommend these videos to others. That's all I'm begging. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm pleading with you for. Just do this for me, guys. Let's get into it. Let me show you all you need to see and all you need to know. Bye. I'll put the list in the description box so you can always go back there to check on them. See you all in my next video. Bye, guys. So guys, I want to show you a list of certified employers in Sweden. These companies you're seeing here will give you visa sponsorship. You need to just visit their website, take any of these names, go to their website and check out the vacancies in the organizations. Even if they don't publish that they offer visa sponsorship, they actually do. I made a video at the beginning of this year telling you about these particular companies also. They actually gave visa sponsorships. Like last year, they gave a lot. They're part of the companies that gave about the 40,000 we're talking about in Sweden of visa sponsorships as of last year. They were part of the companies that gave. But I am missing a company here, Not Add it to your list. Not the battery company I talked about in my other video about job in Sweden. That particular company is an English speaking company and they're giving a lot of visa sponsorships. Go register with them and turn on your notifications so they can send you notifications of vacancies every single day. They'll be doing that. So now, these are websites where you can find jobs in Sweden. Job portals, EURES portal, about Formulingen. This is the Swedish Public Employment Service. Whenever you get to this website, of course, it's going to be in Swedish language. Just translate it to English by right clicking and then click on your translate to English. Then LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, Jobatical, Glassdoors, and then this is it. I will just try and put in more websites where you can also find jobs in Sweden. And then all these jobs you're seeing here are really as like on high demand. They are looking for them. Construction workers are also missing here because they need construction workers very, very much. So if you're under construction, just look towards Sweden because you will get something with visa sponsorship. If you know you work even in factories also, it's very, very important to turn around and look towards Sweden because it's a great way to get into Sweden. As soon as you get a job, the employer begins your process for the work visa, and then afterwards you do your application, submit it like I said in the video, and then that is it. You wait for them to answer you. Then the other way is a Jobseeker Visa, which you have to come into Sweden to get a job. And the last one I talked about being through the scholarship. Okay, let me just show you some other jobs that are in demand in Sweden. Here also, you can see primary school teachers, special need teachers, software developers, police officers, nursing assistants, midwives, civil engineers, system analysts. I would always advise you, if you want to come to a country without, you can also come in as English speaking, no doubt, but it's very good if you just know little Swedish. This will help you communicate a little when you come into any country you're going to. It's just an advice from me to you. You can do that on YouTube. And then the last one I talked about is the Swedish scholarship. I made a video beginning of this year giving you a list of Swedish scholarships. These scholarships will help you come into Sweden. As soon as you study in Sweden, you're going to get your post-work visa permits to stay back and get a job. There are a lot of jobs in Sweden you can actually land. Even the English-speaking one I talked about, that's the highest one I know that students get to enroll in after their studies. After 6 months, they will give a fast job, that's permanent contract, which is needed for the application of your stay in Sweden. This particular scholarship now it was open since last year, November, but they are still open and they will close on the 28th of February. You can see here. So you can just go ahead and start your application. If you haven't done anything about it, start immediately. This is the best scholarship as like anybody can give you. About 41 countries are eligible for this scholarship. So check if your country is eligible before you start the application. But of course, I know it should be. And these are what you'll be getting. What is included in this: full tuition fee coverage. The fee is paid directly to SI, to your Swedish university at the beginning of each semester. A monthly allowance of 12,000 Swedish krona to cover your living expenses. Insurance against illness and accident. Travel grant of 15,000. That's a good one. And then 10,000 for scholars from Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, and others. And you become a member in the SI network for future global professionals. You see, this is just a very great way for you to like start up, guys. See the countries listed here. They are the ones that are eligible. Then pick any of the websites that came up in list of where you can get a job. Go there and search. Put any occupation you're looking for there. If possible, if you want to do the ERS, you can use it and then put visa sponsorship in Sweden. You see a lot of jobs that have visa sponsorship. If you want to bypass this particular way I showed you, that's a great way to get a job. And when you get a job in Sweden, that is like number one process, and then others will now like align for you for the fact you've gotten a job. That's for the work visa. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so it can be recommended to others looking for how to come into Sweden, as well as Thank you to my returning subscribers. I love you all so much, and I pray God grant your desires of migrating abroad, which I know I'll be helping you to do that through my videos also. I want to say welcome to the new ones coming in for the first time, seeing my videos for the first time. Welcome to the family, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell as we create content on how you can migrate abroad without the help of lawyers or whatsoever. You can do this yourself, guys. So I wish you luck at doing this application. Sweden is my home, and I'm welcoming you all. Come along and join us here. Don't hesitate to start your application. Good luck as you do this.